Oh shit! Here we go again.
I'm not saying free Kelly, free R. Kelly. What I'm saying is free Robert.
Stop it. Get some help.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Emotional, damn it!
Save
What's good, everybody? Back again with another episode of Make It Make Sense on the Blur Cartel, a little late night episode today. And I'm your host, the one and only Monterey Hudson. And of course, I am not alone. I'm joined by a colorful crew, a collective people. First and foremost, we do have to my right the man only known as Captain Fuego. Please explain yourself.
Captain Fuego. How everybody doing today? We are blessed, looking cute, looking clean, looking sexy. It is your boy Laughs I May, ready to talk about some top G and some random psychopaths.
It's good. And under him, you know, since we're talking about no random psychopaths, it would only be fitting to talk about the one and only Unico Williams, and we do hear him today.
I personally, go ahead, introduce somebody else.
And that's what we mean. And then
I didn't know that's what we was coming into. Don't do this, Andrew Tate shit with me. I don't want nothing. It's a big last 40, 60 seconds. Don't do this. I don't want nothing. I don't want my name to be with Andrew Tate. I'm sorry.
We gonna make.
Did you not look at the flyer?
And we are also joined by the Afro Comedy 765. I don't know what to say.
Local neighborhood scumbag. Here to give folks their daily dose of dirtbag. Possibly here to rescind brother Andrew Tate's membership of the scumbag order. It looks like he's crossed into harmful felonies, and we don't recognize those. So here to disavow another member. I mean, it's just we're falling like flies, but I mean, I'm here.
Yes. So of course, as you know, this is Make It Make Sense. We're taking all the trending topics, the hot takes, the bad opinions, and whatever's happening all over the world. We're gonna make sense of it today. And if you don't know, you know, I'm gonna give you a little summary, a little explanation simply of what we're talking about today. And simply the only thing that's really been going around is, of course, Andrew Tate and the fact that he is in Romania jail. Like, yes, he has finally been, I guess, quote unquote, canceled for real this time. He is actually out there. He is behind bars. It has been rescinded that he will not escape those bars. He's going to be in jail basically for at least the next month. It has been a wild thing. He's been arrested on trafficking allegations, and the allegations, they have been pretty serious. You know, he even tried a legal appeal, and no, that ain't happening. So he's back behind bars. And since, you know, this is one of the boys that the Afro Comedy 765 has done his darnest to sit here and defend and sit here and say that he is that guy and that, you know, hate mania and everything, we are going to let the Afro Comedy 765.
Whoa. 1 second before we let Afro Comedy go. I want to know this: does Andrew Tate wake up like this every single day in the cell?
They probably gave him his. He said that he is killing. No, he says he's in the dark. He's in the dark on a dirt floor. There are cockroaches all around him. When the sun rises, he'll see the bodies that are left behind. That's all he said.
Afro Comedy, I'm gonna need you to explain your boy Mr. Tate, who says no, the Matrix is on him, who said no, it's all a fix. They after him and his brother. I'm gonna need you to explain.
Oh, they got that. They got that nigga. They got that nigga.
Explain.
I mean, I don't know if I can explain better than the evidence out there. We've heard the tapes. I mean, not even I'm a scumbag. Not even I can defend that stuff. Like I said, I'm here to. He's out of the order of scumbags. I'm coming to take away the overall 99 award that he got for Scumbag of the Year. We're taking that back because he crossed into harmful felonies, and we're only okay with misdemeanors. So I'm just saying. I mean, did y'all hear some of the stuff he was saying? It was crazy. This nigga legitimately thinks he's a supervillain, like for real, and said it. He talked. He acknowledged R-wording this woman and then was like, "You liked it though, and I liked that. I know that you didn't like it, but you somewhat like." It was like, I was like, "Damn, they got you on tape, bruh." And then we saw the texts. Then, I mean, my lord, let's be serious here, folks. The man's a monster. but he was a damn entertaining monster while he was here. But he's a monster.
But yes,
None of what he is being charged with is in any way okay. I don't support any of that. But God, this dumpster fire was fun to watch while it was burning, wasn't it, folks?
to him. Now, you know, Mr. Tate is supposedly a self-help guru, you know, and he's been charged with the R word as well as multiple trafficking offenses. So supposedly even been recorded on tape, admitting to
trapping cam girls.
Like admitting to said offenses. The girls supposedly were owned by him. It was rough. I don't know about that being a role play. Like we passed role play at this point. Like it's gotten ugly to the point where, you know, and the crazy thing about it was just he was found because he decided to respond to another tape. You know, we'll leave that alone. But now seems like he's been taken down by his own word and his own actions, even though he says, you know, that it's all, you know, a trap for him, you know, that he's effective. He was going against the system, so the system had to take him down. Things of that nature. But, you know, there's another brother on here that has sunglasses on that doesn't want to be associated with Mr. Tate. So, Mr. Unico Williams, why don't you want to be associated with that? Please explain.
This is the lamest nigga I've ever seen in my life.
Kickboxing world champ.
That's all I got to say. No, but I mean, you could be a world champ. You can be a great chess champion. You can be a lot of things, but you can still be a lame ass nigga. That nigga's lame.
He's a fucking monster.
No, I would pick on him today. I would pick on him yesterday. I would pick on him 3 months ago. I would joan on his ass so much. I mean, I sit up there and say, "You Mr. Potato Head looking ass, bitch ass nigga. You owe and I would do a whole old ass situation with Andrew Tate.
Just like, taking back the sunglasses in the house.
You owe excuse me, I'll take them off. Excuse me. You
were taking them back.
You owe. Excuse me, I'm waiting for all this shit to come off the screen. Let me join on it. You old bald-headed ass, one eyelid ass, having ass nigga. Bro, you whack as hell. You can't fit in a junior varsity locker room. Okay, you lifted some weights and got some Bugattis, nigga. You still a lame ass nigga. Hey, I'm trying to tell you this. You's a lame ass nigga, Andrew Tate. Oh, do I not have as many Bugattis as you or millions of dollars? No, I don't. You a lame ass nigga. Period.
Well, on the Unico Williams words, he is.
This nigga's lame. Like, what? Y'all think he's cool? Like, for anybody that thinks he's cool, you gotta look inside yourself. Am I looking at the camera? If you think that Andrew Tate is just like the blueprint for how you're supposed to be, man, that's what people who overcompensate. That's what they do, because they ain't got nothing that compensates for just them being themselves. They have to do things to, you know, make themselves feel a little bit bigger than they are. I'm trying to tell y'all, this nigga's lame. Sorry.
He did have an old lady massage him for like an hour.
I'm sorry, Shamar Moore, but he's kind of fucking up for all y'all right now. All the light-skinned niggas in Madea movies, y'all gotta get Andrew Tate out of here. Period. That's all I got to say. I'm gonna leave it at that. This nigga's lame, man. Like, what the fuck?
Light-skinned niggas got a shot, took it down.
No, shout out to Shamar Moore. Just had a baby. He's about to have a baby in February at the age of 52. So with that being said, I ain't got no smoke with Shamar Moore, but
nigga still got swimmers.
That's the lamest nigga I've ever seen in my life, and I done seen lame niggas before. Go ahead, someone else.
Well, you know, there's only one left. There is the Captain Fuego, which I don't even know why he's Captain Fuego. Please explain yourself and your feelings toward the entire Andrew Tate debacle.
Mm-hmm.
I will have a video out later this week on why he is scamming you and he's manipulating you into making him feel like a bigger person he is. And Joe is right. And he's basically tricking a bunch of people. You are basically being manipulated by a guy who's a manipulator who actively says he's manipulating desperate men. The thing is going to be in the video, this is a small cap. he basically first thing is a cam girl.
Sorry, let me do this real quick. I'm sorry for all y'all. I know this is the thing I hate the most, but you brought it up, and I just ain't got nothing else to say about it. I'm gonna be done. I swear to God, I won't interrupt nobody else this time. I just want to say this much. This dude is trying to give y'all illusion of what y'all niggas that don't get no pussy should do. You don't got that. All right? You don't got it.
You don't have Bugattis, motherfucker.
Stop giving that nigga play. Figure it out. That's not how you get pussy, my nigga. Period. All right, I'm done because it's so many people that gravitate onto Andrew Tate as if that's how you're supposed to be in order to get women. No, you could be a good dude. You can actually have personality. You can actually be funny. You can actually have a good conversation with people and be an interesting person to people. You don't gotta be that guy. That guy is tripping. You think, bruh, not everybody's getting 1% of people probably can get a Bugatti if that's where we're going with the world thing. But when it comes down to it, bruh, live your life, be yourself, do the best that you can, be the best person that you can be. And bruh, that dude, if y'all following him, bruh, just go back. Just matter of fact, read the Bible. Just do something. Because this shit right here, Andrew Tate should not even be a subject ever because this is the lamest nigga shit I've ever seen in my life.
Andrew Tate would say that's haram.
But I'm done. I'm sorry.
Captain Fuego, you're back up there.
Yeah, basically, like I said, basically off the point.
This is Ken Shamrock, by the way.
The first group is cam girls, of course. If he's doing cam girl, Monte, answer me, who is the target audience for cam girls?
Virgins.
The target audience is basically would be
desperate
virgins,
incels,
people
everything they
pussy,
said. Basically,
period.
like the target was for people who are susceptible to their kind of attention and are sexually attracted to them and is willing to spend money on them for attention.
Monte, his second business is casinos. Who do they attack? Desperate.
Well, I ain't gonna lie, casino can get anybody on a good.
He's saying there's a core demo. There's a core demo in his audience that would be attracted to the gambling too.
I don't have a problem with the casino aspect.
Oh, I ain't talking about. I'm just talking about he got a.
No, I don't know. Wild crypto. Casinos are iffy for me. Gambling's a whole
could
iffy
be anybody, but it's mostly like people who have a lot of money and time.
I would say this, and I'm sorry, I don't know if I'm talking too much, and I apologize. Please tell me shut the fuck up if I'm talking too much. What I'm trying to say is this, is like at the casino, you can get rich and you can get some girls that look better than what you've ever looked at. And also you may have an opportunity to have sex with them. So I understand the casino aspect of it. Gamble. Hopefully you get lucky. And
whoa, hold on. You shouldn't be telling people to gamble. I don't know if that's the message you want to push.
No. The message that Andrew Tate is giving is that if I have enough money, I can do whatever I want to do. And I can have sex with all type of different people and all type of different girls, like, you know, from different calibers, where I would have never had sex with anybody because I'm broke. So all I'm saying is Andrew Tate is gaslighting.
You don't have to have money to have sex with people.
I know that much is true. We've seen crackheads
I promise.
We've seen crackheads gone wild before. We've seen
sex
in the street. We know you don't have to have money to have sex, but to have sex with beautiful people or as society would. I just hate Andrew Tate, and I hate the fact that he's popular. I really do, because all he's doing, he doesn't even have the girls as his main people. It's incels. When I say incels, that means involuntary people that are celibate. You can't get no bitches, okay? And I don't like that shit. And you gaslighting the fuck out of these people. You over here trying to give these people hope and act like you got to do this, that, and the third. I'll give you that. Gambling, if you have enough money, you
Joe, hold on, clarify. You don't like niggas that ain't getting bitches? Is that what you're saying? Or
I'm going to tell you exactly what I'm saying.
Okay, I was like, damn, what do they do?
People that can't get a significant other or somebody to lay on top of, they look to someone to give them hope. If I do this, I'm going to give you hope right now. Hit the lottery. If you have $1 million, there's a lot of girls that will have sex with you. And it's okay if you're a virgin. But I'm just saying, the part of incel that is a thing is the end part. That the end part means involuntary. You really want some pussy? It's just they ain't giving you none. So y'all look to cats like that to help y'all figure out how you can get a mindset in an effort to try and get with somebody. Get out of here, man. Do it your own way, man. And don't look up to these guys because y'all making dudes that can actually get pussy. Dude can hit. Dude can hit. He's strong. You know what I'm saying? Light skin, you know, blah, blah, blah. At the end of the day, that ain't you though, bruh. Stop looking up to them. Stop looking up to this guy. Because you're not gonna make it that way.
He's
Okay,
in a
we got some
Romanian
comments.
prison.
I'm interested in this. We got some comments on this.
Oh, of course we do. You know,
Let's
he
go.
got the most virgin women waiting for him. He was kind to all of them. I don't know about that one.
Yeah.
Salute. They appreciate Joe's soliloquy. Brother, he's like, you know, can you get that police cop video? You know, I don't know about that one. Probably everywhere you can look for that one. And then real men need to hear what Andrew had to say. Look at the early stuff he did. Look, this is what I'm gonna say.
He was smart about that.
This is what I'm gonna say in response to that before I get back to Captain Fuego. I have said multiple times, Andrew Tate literally just rode the coattails of what Kevin Samuels started over the early part of this year and the late part of last year. Because Kevin Samuels started all this, but it actually was making sense. Andrew Tate rode the coattails and then took it straight left field, and he's been riding those coattails for the entirety of 2022. I said
but
it.
no, we have to acknowledge that he was doing all of this before
and when did he blow up?
No, yes, the blow up happened then, but he had been scamming niggas long before Kevin Samuels came along. He was scamming
BS
boys.
he was saying. He wasn't saying this BS before then, but once he got big, it came out. But regardless, Captain Fuego, you can have
He was. You got to think he was pimping the cam girls pre Kevin Samuels. he was doing. Hey, he was. I'm just saying. We knew this dude was a bad person, and it was anyone who can't say that the whole Andrew Tate has been entertaining. Is he a horrible person?
No,
yes,
not been entertaining at all. He's not even funny.
Oh, it's been super entertaining. Fuck what you're talking about. It's been entertaining as shit. It has been entertaining as shit. I have had so much fun watching this shit. Have you not?
Why? Why does this entertain you to watch a nigga be lame?
Bruh, it has been, Joe, it's been a cultural phenomenon.
Why is it fun to watch this nigga be lame?
You have never seen so many people come together to dunk on one person and then them not care and just go completely on unperturbed, like nothing's bothering them. As the whole world makes fun of you, he keeps on making more money, and then it comes out to kick it all off.
It's called
to end it all.
We literally saw
that. Listen, to end it all off, we find out that he was actually really trafficking these women. He said it all on tape, damn near admitted it. Bruh, this is the best true crime we've seen in forever, unfolding right before our eyes. What are you talking about?
So
this
can I give you
entertainment?
So may I give you two paths here? A, he's a lame ass nigga. Or B,
Joe,
that is the hold on. Let me
Joe,
say
listen, you can be a lame ass nigga and still be entertaining.
I just want to talk about two paths here.
Two things can be true.
A clock is right 2 times a day. What I'm trying to say to you is that you can be a lame ass nigga that just happened to get into some shit, or you can be somebody that gets famous off of some shit, and it's not it, bro. Like he's
no, look, but think though, he tried with the kickboxing. He was a kickboxing champion. It didn't get him the fame. He went the TV route. He was on Big Brother. He got kicked off of Big Brother over some alleged sexual allegations once again, which ties into the
prize.
No, but I'm saying, how do you not see how this ties into the entertainment factor? What are you missing?
Because that shit's not entertaining. It's illegal.
Bruh, what is every fucking TV show that we watch is a depiction of something illegal? This is the real. Oh my! I refuse to believe that you can't see.
I'm interested.
Have you ever watched Full House? Have you ever watched the Cosbys? It was not about felonies, my nigga. It was not about sex.
I was not watching the
sex or
fucking Cosby Show, bro. I hate to tell you, the Cosby Show was not entertaining to me.
Family Guy doesn't even go over what
Oh, hold on now.
Family Guy doesn't go there. The Simpsons don't go there. The
Joe.
Real World by MTV doesn't even go there. David from Real World New Orleans doesn't say sweet double D double Andrew Tate. He doesn't say that.
No, but none of those people. None of those people got legitimately canceled, banned from everything, and still managed to survive on the internet purely off of people re-uploading.
Purely off of people trying to think that they can live like
him. He did pay them to re-upload. So
well, either what? No, he didn't pay every person to re-upload it. I refuse to believe he's got that.
Bro, he has how many people?
He ain't got that much. Okay, listen, you're giving him far more wealth because you got to think. Romania took all the cars now, of the Bugattis and the Bentleys and the big.
It's all the videos on TikTok, not the exact same type of video with the same.
Song, I don't know, bro. I don't be paying attention to that. No, but I'm saying if you say
to me, I'm just saying.
I'm just saying.
Do y'all see?
There's no doubt. Bro, this dude has talked about how he's got a secret. You think he's not organizing this shit? That's all the niggas talked about is how he has a secret network of people. I don't think they're going to get him out of prison. The Matrix won.
El Chapo or Andrew Tate, who's getting out first? Based off you niggas, I think the Andrew Tate is about to get out tomorrow, if you ask me.
El Chapo has a better chance of somebody coming to get him out before Andrew Tate does. I don't know if the war room's. What if the war room really shows up and extracts Andrew Tate from prison?
I feel like Andrew Tate will get out before El Chapo does, based off how you niggas treat him. So I'm just.
I don't know. Romania's pretty pissed off about him telling everybody how it's like an illegal den of debauchery. He was telling everybody, he was like, you can do all kinds of illegal shit in Romania. He even told us, he said, I got an R-word charge in Britain, so I went to Romania. He literally said that.
Hey, but everybody, real quick, can I respond to Politics Vital real quick for Liberty in the comment? He said, why cancel him that censorship? I never said cancel him, but if he did a crime, you should go to jail. If you did a crime,
I was gonna say I'm nowhere against censoring anyone. Free speech is free speech. I don't care if I like what you say or not.
But like, if I
don't give a fuck.
I'm just saying, if you commit a crime, that's not canceling.
Yeah, like I said, if you commit a harmful felony, man, that's no good. Sometimes misdemeanor crimes happen. Sometimes outside of sex crimes or anything like that. But once you get into shit like that, there ain't no. And I mean, this guy.
And
look at all the different people are watching on TV. The Andrew Tate story. When somebody finally, 4 years from now, maybe not even that long, when somebody makes a random Netflix series about this nigga.
No, on Oxygen, because it's definitely gonna be on Women's Network.
Most definitely, they're the key, and that's because that's the demo that hates him the most. So of course that's where you're gonna play it to. That's his whole thing. That's how he got big. Was he played himself against the biggest demo?
The bowls on the I like that. Yeah, actually,
hey, Monte, can you put Carlos comment up there? What he said, real man.
I do like that outfit, by the way.
I already commented on that he was like.
What I'm saying is, this goes to my third point. It's a lot of men out here that feel like they are overlooked. I get it. The world is focused on all the other issues. They focus on this. They don't talk about men's rights. They don't give men benefit of the doubt. It's no focus on men.
Which men? The virgins?
No, it's a lot of.
I'm just asking a question. Because at this point, I feel like the only people that fuck with Andrew Tate are virgins. But I swear to God, I'm done talking. I'm done until the next topic. I'm done. I'm sorry, y'all. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
It's a group of men looking for role models right now, which I actively try to showcase.
Y'all don't think that it's just a bunch of people that are enjoying watching the shit burn? Y'all really don't think that's a good portion of it?
There's a lot of people that hate him that's enjoying this fire.
I was going to say I think there is more than their fair share of hate watchers out there that are literally
but they like the fact he in jail and all that. But
right, it's top tier meme material, and whoever's running his Twitter right now gets a gold star. Because that crushing cockroaches in the cell line is pure. I mean, you got to think the Matrix attacked him. He still sent out a tweet. His PR team, the war room is at work, folks. They're
I'll give
producing
you that.
content.
I'm actually gonna
still.
give you that. His PR team is handling this.
Bruh,
They're keeping him
this-
active.
I just, Joe, I feel like you're taking it. I feel like you're taking the whole thing entirely too serious, bro. I don't think how anyone
nigga
has
being
seen.
in jail for trying to get a whole bunch of incels to make it seem like all women should
Well,
do their
no,
bidding.
he's in jail for trafficking women against their will, and
So
it's a
for
whole bunch-
making it cool for incels to make it be cool for it like to.
Well, let's be
Control
honest.
women?
I don't know how
What they
many of
do?
the incels at home are going to have like the money or the Bugatti Andrew Tate had to sort of
99% of the
swindle the
incels
women
love
into the
Andrew Tate.
lifestyle. I mean, you got to Andrew Tate had
Get
his
some
bottom
pussy, my
bitch.
nigga, like
Andrew Tate had his bottom bitch call one of the other bitches to threaten to throw her off the balcony
This
for
bitch
not
ain't
making
enough
enough money on OnlyFans, bruh.
get
Come
some
on.
pussy, my
That's
nigga.
that's movie shit, bruh.
To
That
threaten
is-
to throw her off the balcony
I don't
for
mean
not
to say it
making
like
enough
that.
money on
I ain't talking
OnlyFans.
So we're hearing it twice.
Get,
Come
I'm
on.
just saying,
Yeah,
anybody
that's
that's watching that might not be
movie
getting no
shit,
pussy. Get some
To threaten
pussy,
to
man.
throw her off the balcony
Damn, I
for
don't mean
not.
I'm just saying,
Yeah,
anybody that's
That's
watching,
Unico's.
Joe, you got. We hear Tori again,
I got muted.
but
I'm just saying,
Joe, no, I'm talking about your thing, Joe. You got muted because we hear us again,
I got
Yeah,
muted.
we got feedback.
but yeah, we hearing ourselves. So, but to Carlos' point, it's a lot of men who feel like they are getting overlooked because everybody like, oh, these people right, that people right, those people right, and there's a lot of people looking for role models. And just imagine if you were a 15-year-old young man and the world tell you basically, listen, you are evil, you are part of the patriarchy, and you are part of the problem. And you're like, bro, I don't have no money, I am broke. And some dude be like, hey, I'm fighting for you. And that's basically where it came from. And it's women's fault that you will feel like this. And then you get somebody to blame. And as we saw a lot of video with Destin and a bunch of people arguing that it's black women and then just regular women and then everybody else's fault that they overlook. It sounds good to you. It sounds appeasing. He tells you to work out and be the best you, and you feel that, even though that's been a thing that's been going around for years. You can go to the gym and
He
listen.
really touched on basic shit. The good shit he said was really just like the basicest shit, like no one could disagree with. And then
Yeah,
he
get
goes
up and go to
completely
work.
left
I'm
field.
like, okay, that's what you do as a man. You're supposed to
He's
get up
like,
and go to
get
work.
up, be productive. Women shouldn't drive.
Well, I don't know if that was. I don't know if that part was there, but
Like I said, that came after. That came after he had already gotten a lot of the coattail riding and gotten popular after. See, this thing about it, like.
Mama, you are stuck on that Kevin Samuels connection.
Because people know it's literally.
No, I'm saying from me,
forget.
it didn't get. That's not where the blow up came from, though. That's
Yes,
what I'm saying. So,
his blow up came after that.
No, I'm saying from me knowing about Andrew Tate, it didn't come from Kevin Samuels.
No, not
I knew
you.
him.
Not
No, but
you.
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Well,
I'm speaking
on
as
a bigger spectrum than just.
No,
you.
I'm speaking from the perspective of like the average scumbag viewer. There's quite a few of them, I promise.
Keyword scumbag viewer. I'm talking about
There's
the average viewer,
it's a
not
good
scumbag.
no. I think the average might be closer to scumbag than you think.
Oh my gosh! Now everybody's more scumbag, Regardless of that's not what I'm talking about. I literally, and then to Jeffrey Bailey's, like I see your comment too. We talking about Fresh and Fit in the same boat. Like the issue comes with them. They got more exposed for the other crap they were doing outside of what they were saying. Like people have to look at more of besides what they're saying in one way or another. They have to look at more at how people blew up and what blew them up and what's the most popular thing that people watch them for. But Fresh and Fit, yeah, they had some supportive statements along the same lines as well. But also, while Kevin Samuels was alive and after, they got exposed for not being about the stuff they were portraying. Like they got exposed in multiple ways for that. Like just so that's one thing to go against that. Andrew Tate, not only is he getting exposed for different things he's doing behind the scenes, some of his more outlandish ideas are going more viral and things of that nature. So to more Unico's point, that kind of stuff isn't good rhetoric. Saying things like women can't drive when literally it is evidence supporting the fact. Not only
I think we all know that it's bullshit.
Can I speak to Carlos said another statement? Can we put that on the screen? Can y'all unmute Joe? Because I take you, but no, not yet.
I mean, he muted himself.
Oh,
I was gonna say I think Joe muted Joe.
Andrew falls under the Trump, Elon, and West. They shutting him. First off, Elon is not shutting down. Kanye West is
ain't nobody shutting down Elon.
Well, Kanye West is halfway shut down but
Yeah.
he back on
He
Elon.
low key did it to himself though.
Yeah. He basically told them they can't do it, and I'm gonna say stuff, and y'all can't do it, and then they did it. He brings the truth. He failed the trap of the ego, and probably the same elite influence. I'm married and 2 kids, by the way, so he's married. By the way,
So he was like, "I'm not." He's saying,
I got a question.
Virgin, and I'm still defending Andrew.
I got a question for Carlos.
Funny.
This is a real. I like this conversation. Do you feel
Yeah,
like the
I'm
world
here
is
for
kind
it.
of moving away from more of what you traditionally love, like
Oh,
traditionalism?
traditionalism is damn near dead. Let's be
That's what I'm
honest.
saying. So, Carlos, you feel like this? I think I'm starting. I think I understand. You feel like the world is going from less traditionalist and the way you used to it, and that the elite is making it that way, and therefore Trump, Elon, and Kanye and Andrew and all these are actually like people that speak in truth to power and trying to protect what you perceive as good for the world and what's always worked for the world and why it's always straight. I just want to know in the comments. I'm gonna go on after that. You can answer soon, but I feel like that's how they feeling. And like I always tell people, I'll be a hypocrite if I didn't. You can't invalidate somebody's feeling. But the thing I want
You
to talk
can
about,
sure
the
laugh
third
at
thing is some people will use that feeling and see it and manipulate it to get rich. That's the thing. People will use your feelings on how you feel insecure or anything like the world is changing, and they know it, and they will use it, and they don't care that the world changing. They will use it to get to you and get to your audience and get to people who feel like you, because it's a legitimate feeling, and they will use it to get to you and buy $50 Hustlers University. Do this. This is how men should be. And like I said, we said it's basic.
He made a
things
bag off of them niggas.
and it's basic things that we said that you need to hear, but it's not talked about anymore. Like everything we hear, we all older, right? Everybody on this panel 30. So we all heard this thing growing up, but other people are not hearing it as much. And it's all true things like, hey, be a man, something you got to do, something like that. But it's not like, but if you look online, it feels like people shun that. And like we had an episode on toxic masculinity, and we like, sometimes they just go overboard with it. I understand the feeling, but I'm telling you, from a person who knows scammers, he's a scammer.
But the thing is, he was an obvious scammer. Like he didn't try to hide it.
But that's how you get. That's how you do it. The dude was like, "Hey, listen, if people love something, you latch onto it, and you tug at their heartstrings."
He told everybody he was scamming them, and then they paid him more.
Hey, listen, preachers do it. Let's go some offensive preacher scam. Listen,
most definitely. I see them niggas in Bentleys with the bling. That's what. Hey, but if God put that money on them, whatever works, man. I burst into flames. I walk anywhere near a church. I'm fairly sure.
Man, you get a group of Joe. You seen it? The group of old people that just believe in the pastor said. The pastor is scamming old people. Like we're gonna have a Sunday dinner.
That collection plate looking mighty nice.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just one of y'all. People know how people feel. People want to get closer to God. I'll use God. People want to feel more like, oh, I hear you, young
Religion's the biggest scam in the world, yo. Let's keep it legit. Ain't nothing making more money than religion, bruh. Off of people's hopes and dreams. Come on, now. That's the base business model. That's the base business model.
Jesus did get crucified because he called the church a scam. So to be fair to Tory.
Oh no, I'm not going. I'm saying that.
I'm just
as people that believe in things. I want.
I'm not here to talk. You can believe in whatever you want to. I'm a firm believer in that.
Of thieves, and then they try to crucify him for it. But
there's something good in every religion. I feel like.
But what I'm saying is, I understand why they.
There's also something bad.
But I'm trying to tell y'all, it's other ways. The world is. It's scary. I get it. It's scary, and the world is changing, and it might seem like it's not for you, and you got to kind of evolve. And I understand it, and I understand why people will go to somebody that they feel is saying or doing or going against what society is. By the way, the Matrix is just society. It ain't nothing different. It's just what everybody always considers society. It used to be the man. If in the 70s,
you took the blue pill a long time ago, folks. Spoiler alert.
It's just the man. It's society. Society changes. It feels like everybody trying to control society because society overhaul. And if you from a different type of society or you're not used to it, for instance, all you gotta do is I'm gonna get this last example, then we're gonna let Monte go. if you ask a foreigner how it feels to be an American, they will tell you it feels strange because society is vastly different than what they're used to. So people from other countries and foreign countries, when you go to, I went to Japan and South Korea, it is vastly different. Your customs and everything, and I felt very uncomfortable. I'm like, I wish they would be more like I'm used to when I was
Culture
there.
shock is a real thing.
And I get it, the world is vastly changing because it was just 2016. It felt like it was traditional, and then it shot to more liberal. So I understand how I don't want to ever diminish how somebody feels, but at the same time, he is scamming y'all. I'm just.
Oh yeah, he's scamming the fuck out of y'all. But
if you
was
didn't
fun
buy
to
nothing, he
watch.
ain't technically scamming you. But for the people that
Yeah, I
bought
was gonna say he's only scamming you if you spent money, if you went to Hustlers University, and God forbid, if you spent $5,000 to join the fucking war room, I hope you're digging him out of Romania right now, you stupid motherfucker. My lord.
My only thing that I would just say, to like, I know he went into Carlos's entire comment. My only thing is just if he's bringing truth, the idea of him speaking that women can't drive, or he feels more comfortable, when a male pilot is on a plane instead of a female pilot, because he don't feel
He's
like
only having male pilots on his private plane.
He don't feel like a female pilot would be strong enough to steer the plane. Things like that aren't truth. They're like negative opinions, or even the video where he was quote unquote recorded to be beating on a woman possibly, and he was saying, oh, like she deserved that, stuff like that. That's not truth. That's BS is really what that is. But
he had one
I ain't no
bitch
problem
threaten
bringing
another
the truth,
bitch to throw her off a balcony, bro. That's it.
Like the truth.
But what they see in that is they see, oh, he's just doing that to garner the people's attention. So you got to understand that too. That's how they think.
I don't know if he was just trafficking women to garner people's attention.
No, I'm
That's
just saying. I'm
way
talking
to
about the
go
words. I'm
about
not
it.
talking about the traffic. I'm talking about the words he used in the game.
It's just that he had a dominating personality, and he used that to advantage, regardless of the things that he said, whether they were actually supportive or stupid or whatever the case may be.
But it was still
and they give up the other things to him. The way he talked, they say, I saw DJ Academic say it's
Bugatti, a Bugatti.
That is not kinks. I'm sorry. That is not normal. That is not. I know y'all like to say kinks, but yeah.
But we are also joined by the Hollywood Sensei with a do boss man. But bad. Anybody else got any other ones? Anything else left that they want to get off their chest of the Andrew Tate man and his situation until we talk about him again in about 30 days when he gets released and whatever he gonna have to say when he get out of jail?
Do you think he's gonna do serious time past the 30 days? Do we think we're actually gonna get him, or is he finna get out and be reinvigorated? Be like, this was all the Matrix trying to get me. It's all haram, and I'm going on the warpath again.
Unless he's held under remand, like he'll get out and be on the warpath regardless. Like unless he's held for remand, like if he gets out,
I don't know.
He's gonna go and say whatever he wants to say, like because because
they got the cars. I really wonder how much of his money that they actually, because if he's telling the truth, and that's the thing, he's been damn near self-snitching from the start of this. So if he's telling the truth, then we know that there are multiple bank accounts in multiple countries that have funds. He's got passports. He's got passports to damn near.
Fair, you know what I mean? That's fair.
Okay.
That's fair if you feel like that.
There's a lot that you can chew out of that. Yeah, I would agree. Men are being diluted in this day and age, especially by social media, and it ain't even by super social media stars. It's just by a bunch of the random rhetoric you see scrolling through TikTok, scrolling through Instagram, and scrolling through Twitter. Just some of the random rhetoric that's always being portrayed and being pushed. Media is diluting not only men but men, women, everybody. It's definitely diluting them, and it's making them stupider as a whole because drama and toxicity sells a lot more, so it's pushed a lot more. It's actual founded knowledge and everything. So you dang right it is. Now, truth with bad intention. I'm sorry, Andrew Tate did not bring a lot of truth. Yeah, in the beginning, there was some things that he would say were true, but those are being rehearsed.
No, this nigga was a horrible person.
But the majority, he wasn't bringing truth. Especially later on down the line, like some of the stuff he said in the beginning, yeah, sure. But that was said by him, some by Fresh and Fit, some by Kevin Samuels, some by a lot of people that were known in the Red Pill community initially. And then but once his own personal truth came out, that's not true. That's literal BS. But like the majority of it.
But think all that shit came out, niggas is still riding for him. Y'all see how Aiden Ross out here disrespecting thoughts in the name of Andrew Tate now.
Aiden Ross just got canceled, right?
I got a question.
I was gonna say he did just get banned.
Okay.
But if my thing is, if he feels like he's fighting against what you're saying, people are going to gravitate to it, even if it's bad intention. That I think that what Carlos is trying to say.
Oh yeah, I see. Like there are people there are always gonna be people that's gonna gravitate to every kind of truth in the world, whether it's truth, whether it's false, whether it's just their perception of it. There's always gonna be people that's gonna gravitate to something. It's just unfortunately, truth, like real honest truth, is not always portrayed in media and not always taken by people because truth.
Well, truth's never been the media's main thing. Let's be honest.
So, like, truth is not pretty, so it's not always going to be gravitated toward in the biggest examples. Like Andrew Tate being exposed, he's had charges put against him, and every person, guilty, like innocent until proven guilty, whatever case.
But are you exposed if you admit it from the get-go, though?
But like the sad fact is just once he was exposed to some of the stuff, and people still were like, okay, if he says. He
openly said he was ducking SA charges in different countries.
So like that's
he said
that kind of stuff is out there, and people still gravitate to it. Just shows the level of intellect and the relative ignorance of people. And I want to say ignorance, I mean lack of knowledge of people around the world. They're still willing to gravitate towards that, even though that's not true. Or
like I said, if you spent money on Andrew Tate, that's different. I don't know what to say.
Little Sensei, what you got to say, my man? Speak.
Oh, what I miss, man?
We on the Andrew Tate, man. The whole spectacle, the whole shebang. Him taking up, gone for 30 days, and it just the whole shebang. Unico has gotten all his stuff out. He muted himself.
Yeah, he let him have it, yo. It was lit.
Him and Afro Comic were going at it for about 20 minutes. It just had. So speak your piece about your Andrew Tate, the whole situation, how you feel. Go ahead.
I'm late, but it's your boy Hollywood Sensei of the Border Cartel, CEO status in the building, all that good stuff. Andrew Tate, like, I'm not jumping out the window for the ball. Like, everybody else that, that I see online that be trying, champion for him and all that, that's, you go ahead. That's you. Me, I'm not doing that. Because I know Andrew Tate was somewhat of a voice for some voiceless out here. It was a lot of things, and I'm not going to say everything he said was bullshit because he did say a lot of things that made sense.
A good portion of it was bullshit, though.
Yeah, a good portion of it was, but as far as the sex trafficking and all that other shit,
bruh,
if you really are sex trafficking, where you belong in jail, and I don't feel sorry for you. Any nigga that's sex trafficking, that's where you belong, in the slammer.
Especially if you got the bitches beating each other up. That's crazy.
Yeah. Now, if he got a sex trafficking fight club going on, and that's just
she threatened. Hey, his bottom bitch called the other bitch and threatened to throw her off the balcony.
Yeah. This is crazy. This is unprecedented territory.
Because he was what. If I see a TikTok, it's over. He was like, you better be on OnlyFans. Don't be on TikTok, damn it. The pay rate is horrible.
Force it. So he was slave labor and OnlyFans shorties? That's crazy.
Bruh.
I like this one.
But yeah,
Carlos brings up a good point. He's a real question. Men need someone to guide them this day and age. Who do y'all suggest do it? I guess we'll try to refigure this as who do you think would be a good male role model for men nowadays? Oh, go ahead.
Most definitely.
Where are niggas' fathers at? Like, why are you looking towards some outside source of a nigga on Twitter or a nigga on YouTube to be someone to guide you? Where the fuck is your father at? Like, where's your big brother? Where's your uncle? Some shit. Why are you realizing
some of our fathers are angry and old now? You gotta remember, a lot of niggas' fathers are angry old niggas now.
Oh,
that don't mean they don't got wisdom on them.
Why can't you guide yourself?
That don't mean they don't got wisdom. That don't mean they ain't got wisdom. Some of them just grumpy because they're looking at the world, looking at the young ones now, and like, bro, what happened to y'all? Like a lot of them is just angry, but they angry more when they looking at the world. Be like, bro, this ain't how it was supposed to be 30 years ago when I was coming up, bro. This ain't it. So it's a lot of things. I remember seeing a couple posts that we done went from, the bad baby baddie to the toxic mother, and like now we just a mixture of both. And it's like you have to look at it as that you're not really like, and Hollywood's right. The main thing is you're not really supposed to be looking for outside sources to find your role models. Your biggest role models are supposed to be the people in your circle, your family, your mama, your daddy, uncles, aunties, granddads, all of them, that family system, that system of love that's supposed to bring you up.
Someone that can have an actual impact on your life instead of the random nigga on the internet.
Exactly.
So shout out to random niggas on the
Y'all
internet.
don't-
as
but
we are
we say that as
right
a thing, but I got a question. I go in my STEM class like a few years ago. Go into class, all the kids together. None of them speak to each other. They all on their phone or tablet. That's also on the parents, but if the parents don't stop, like, hey, be able to socialize with the parents. By the way,
social media is what killed socializing in person, though.
This leads to what Joe says, though. All of a sudden, dudes be like, now they listen to Fresh and Fit say, oh, you got to do this to get women. You got to be women. 65% of women get flown
If
out.
you
from
DM
college.
100
like,
girls.
And by the way, some of y'all scared to get friend zone. Listen, friend zone, how you learn how women think and how they be, and you like, okay, I got to understand the women. Now I like women. Now I get it. Y'all be so
You know
scared
how
to be rejected.
many
and
women
stuff.
outnumber us?
Listen,
Yeah,
if somebody
charge
say
this
no,
game.
bro, you can move on. I promise you, by the 20th one, you're gonna be like, I got a better understanding on how women think. And it's not to manipulate. It's just okay.
Listen.
They believe like this, that like this. It's not hard. I know a lot of people be scared. Like we're gonna have an episode in why a lot of men are afraid to talk to women. Me and Hollywood we trying to set something up for a Zell theory on that. But and we
The
gonna
worst
go
that
over
can
that.
be said is no.
But,
Come on now, y'all.
Right, that's the worst thing you can hear. No,
Yeah.
or she might laugh at you, but you know.
But without
Not
being
the
social,
first
Hollywood,
time.
But Hollywood, without being social, you it's like a fear. Like, oh my, I'm being
But
embarrassed.
this
Everybody
is
gonna
what I
talk
said.
about me.
This is what I said on Welcome to Hollywood one time. You know what I mean? And it will be back next Saturday. But no, well, 2 Saturdays from now. But Welcome to Hollywood, I said once, like a lot of these dudes, you gotta learn how to actually talk to women. Like, you know what I mean? Not even on some like I'm trying to get some ass type shit, but learn how to just have a platonic conversation with a woman, so you won't be scared to approach. Like, because a lot of these dudes just are scared to approach them because you don't know how to talk to them. And also, if you looking to Fresh and Fit to teach you how to get bitches, you're not gonna get no hoes, bro. I'm just gonna let you know now. You're not.
It's just not gonna happen.
Is the ones that's gonna lead you to some ass. You're gonna be assless. That's all I'm saying. You know what I mean?
To Hollywood point, Myron had a vein in his head talking about when I was playing Halo, y'all didn't want to talk to me. I'm like, you act like this, dog. You got rich and now you can talk to a few of them, but that's and then all the ones you talk to gonna be the ones you hate because I hate these gold digging women. Well, you only can talk to women that like money because you don't have a personality that's good to talk to women. So you gonna get the things you hate, and that's the thing. Like we're gonna talk about this more on why men are afraid to approach women, but again, just being able to socialize, by the way, this ain't all on just men. I'm speaking as a man. I can't speak as a woman. Women do have things too that socializing ain't as good.
It's 2023. You could technically, if you want to identify as a woman for a second, you could speak from one of their point of views.
Oh my gosh.
But as
logistically
man,
speaking,
I
if I understand society correctly.
Listen, I got rejected by one of the prettiest girls in the school, and I learned, and then I got with the prettiest girl in the school a year later. Like I'm just saying, I got a no, and then I got a yes. Persistence wins. Oh, by the way, Angela,
but not creepy persistence though.
No, yeah, don't be creepy. Who was it? Yo Gotti? Got Angela Simmons? Was it Yo Gotti? Who was it?
Yeah, I honestly.
Angela, he was after her for. He said in the song, yeah, he had the song. Now he got her. Why he was persistent? How do you follow us? We on Overall 99 Media. We on The Blurred Cartel. Carlos, shout out to Carlos. We on The Blurred Cartel, or I don't know if Monte got stuff on this page. This ain't the restream, but Overall 99 Media on YouTube, The Blurred Cartel. Yeah, Overall 99 Media.
From Overall 99 Media, of course, and the combination of that, and of course the Blurred Cartel. Everywhere, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. Follow both of them everywhere. But the main thing I would say in regards to just, I guess, the last one, when it comes to like social media winning and fathers are losing, it's a combination of different things. Just fathers have to make sure to do their best to be in their kids' lives. That's one thing, because we're letting social media ended up replacing our fatherhood, like replacing fathers in their lives and just take that role. Because now we have like more single parent households, like, and then it goes the other way. You know, it's taking the place of mothers, but they're definitely taking the place of a lot of fathers, and it's an ugly thing. And so you have to make sure to be that role model, stay in your child's life, do the best you can, worry about it beforehand, watch who you have children with, because that family dynamic is more rare, but it's more powerful than it's ever been. Things of that nature, you got to make sure to do that, because if you let social media, if you let a phone lead your child or lead them to where they're gonna be, man, I'm telling you,
You signed up for a Logan Paul crypto scam.
boy. You said
Yo,
crypto. Your
your kid's gonna end up investing in crypto zoo if you don't let them, bruh.
Like a child can't even scroll through
Crypto scam.
TikTok regularly under a protected parent lock without seeing and hearing songs they should have no business knowing lyrics to. So I promise you need to know better. But
Has social media made the kids more susceptible to scams?
of course,
Most definitely. Most
Just like
definitely, right?
Old people too. Old people.
Everybody.
Oh yeah, old people. Old people, most definitely.
They be on Facebook getting scammed every day.
That's just crazy.
Of course they
That's
are.
not funny. That's not funny, but
So that was really like, that's what our major topic. But you know, I do have some petty topics that I decided to bring up. I have a petty topic for each of my overall 99 media crew. You know, I have one petty topic for them apiece. It is wonderful. And since Mr. Unico Williams has been quiet the entire time since he got his spiel off, I'm gonna let him have the first petty topic that he is going to have to defend and speak about on his own personal thing. Unico Williams, are you ready? Do you need the solo screen? I can't hear you.
You gotta connect that mic.
Put the mic up. We need you for this solo one. It ain't really solo, but you know, they'll have their
We can't hear you, Joe. What you do?
This is about
that nigga was so passionate about what he was saying. He unplugged the audio. He was like, when he said he was done, he was done.
Well, we'll let Unico set himself up. Afro Comic, we'll give you the first one since you know you are the Twitter man. So I'm gonna need you to defend your good old Elon Musk, who is trying to take us in the world of iRobot early by saying there'll probably be far more robots than humans in the future. And he is going to probably be the one to help be responsible for that. So I'm going to need you to explain your man Elon Musk and why he's trying to take us over within robot world.
Okay. I'm going to say on the face of this, is he not saying that he just wants to make the world move more autonomously? I mean, if we look at how machines in general work, when we start producing them as a species, it goes, we make a lot of them. There's more guns than people in the United States, I do believe. So as soon as we get to because the first thing that I think is going to go, and I hate to say, it's like fast food jobs. Those will be the first things to go to robots. And the horrible thing is that we'll look at it like it's okay because the service will be so uniform and so much more convenient than when people were doing it. And that's when they start to get us, because they start to make you rely on it. And then the next thing you know, you're Will Smith and there's fucking a weird robot with an LED face trying to kill you. And I mean, if he's telling us he's going there, so I mean, everyone else is going to deal with it how they will. And it's only kind of funny because he has the money to do it. He funded Tesla, and they gave you your self-driving cars, even though they're kind of iffy at times. But I mean, I can't defend it, but I think he's telling the truth low key. Because like I said, if we've showed anything, we're creatures of convenience. Like if we can find a way to make some shit easier and it's fucking relatively safe, or even if it's not safe at all, depending on how convenient it really is, we're going to use it. And I mean, this is just us doing that.
And then next, you know, it's gonna be over with for all of us. You know, it's gonna be nice.
Yeah.
You know, once
Hopefully, I mean, we might get lucky, and it might be like the generation after we're all gone has to worry about like Terminator 2 type dealios.
So once we're all plugged
Skynet.
into
Skynet,
or Terminator with Skynet,
could be in the. I mean, look at all the artists that are afraid that AI art's gonna take them out the game.
So that's one. Anybody else got any more spiel before I let Captain Fuego have to defend his own topic? I believe that might be it. Going once, going twice. So Mr. Captain Fuego, for yours, there was a certain person you had said you had never heard her speak ever in the entirety of her entire career. So I'm gonna let you hear her speak.
This year, especially, like I'm really stepping into my own, coming to my own as a woman. I feel like I'm officially kind of getting grown now.
Okay.
So really learning myself.
Yeah.
You know, I'm growing my brand, growing my business.
Yeah.
So I'm just focusing on me now. I feel like I've, you know, focused on so many other things for years, just as I've been growing. You know, I was young. You had to figure yourself out. Just figuring out how to navigate life. So
I feel like we saw a lot of you, but it was even like, even now hearing you do interviews and being like, I want to come out here, I want to talk, I want people to hear what I have to say, what I think. I remember some of your first interviews, one of the first was on The Real. And a lot of the comments were like, she speaks. How did that feel to hear?
Captain Fuego, you were the main person that said you had never heard her speak while we were talking about her being possibly the most alpha woman of 2022. Please let us know your thoughts on now that you have heard the legendary Lori Harvey speak. You know, your thoughts.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. She got 60 for us, bro.
We lost.
Hey, that was low key my thoughts.
We lost them. We lost them.
I'm like, why you don't talk more? Hey, listen.
We done lost them.
Matter of fact, what we gonna do? I might well. Didn't I say every time?
Hey, can you niggas hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hey.
Matter of fact, let me go send her. I'll sign that $1 million NDA. Let's go.
We done lost.
Real nigga.
Let's go.
She's already dating somebody, sir. We've lost her.
Listen.
I'm signing an NDA. I'm gonna keep it a beat.
Yo, listen. Just
come on now.
I'm gonna sign the NDA.
Hey, listen.
I might still tell.
Listen, everybody know girl got that back up. Just put me on that way.
Oh my gosh.
Yo, this nigga said I'm okay with being a side nigga.
No, I said be on that way. I didn't say that. I come back later. When you done with the one you want, the one you claim you want.
I don't know if Twitter's really uncensored. 2 people that got blocked on it since then, so I don't really know if it's uncensored.
I mean, we can say Elon's an advocate for human rights, but that nigga still owns some like gem mines in Africa. So
what his dad do to be fair to him?
His dad does. But I mean, sins of the father. You guys are religious. Y'all know how that shit goes.
You are finally back. Are you ready for your own?
Let me go send that NDA. Send the country.
Yo, send Lori Harvey. If you hear this, you got to get it done.
She's a beautiful woman. No, just not.
Let him treat you right. He's
are
an
you
alpha.
ready, Nico Williams? Oh Lord.
Can y'all hear me?
Yes.
Are y'all done talking about Andrew Tate?
Bro, we've been talking about Lori Harvey. I'm trying to sign an NDA for
Lori Harvey's cool. Lori Harvey's cool, but like, so
you're right because you do have one that you are a personal fan of that you need to defend. So your boy Kanye West has finally been found, and not only is he found, supposedly he is now married again out of completely nowhere, out of straight left field after being quote unquote missing for about a week and a half. So of that nature. Unico Williams, I'm gonna need you to explain this for me, please.
No, it's get him off, get off of here, get off. I'll wait till the memes is done. Hey, this is one of those. I got you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know when your homie like, let's go to the basketball game, and you're like, I ain't got no money. I got you. It's like when you go to McDonald's and like, damn, I ain't got no bread, man. Can I get a McDouble? I got you. That's all that ring was. It ain't no marriage thing. I got you. I do. Because I'm gonna can I be real? Damn, I'm back. Can y'all hear me? Hello?
Yes.
Hello?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Hello? All right. So here we are. Listen. Every girl I done banged out. I just wanted to know I think about y'all sometimes. That's all it is. So all Kanye did was tell her that, I got you. Might have been a little too extravagant, but he didn't have to do the ring. But he's just saying, you're a very special person. I mean, if you don't work out, I still think you're special. That's all Kanye was doing.
What if her last name becomes West?
Fiverr went west too.
Fiverr didn't go west.
technically she could marry. Technically, she could be married to a co-owner of this company.
Ooh.
She
I
from
don't even know
Australia,
the-
and y'all know about
Corporate
Elizabeth-
espionage
Hold on,
inbound.
hold on. Let me tell y'all about Elizabeth Cambridge from Australia. She played in WNBA. She quit the Las Vegas Aces. Man, she's 7'2", but boy, she got a fatty. Do you hear me?
Let's go.
Are we talking about? All right, bet.
I think that's it. And I have one more life.
And that's facts.
It's set up Hollywood time. It's set up
So
Hollywood time.
you just saying Kanye's just being Kanye. This is just a random whim. He's not marrying this woman. It's all fake news. That's what you're saying.
Shout out to you.
I promise. I pinky swear. That's all it is.
Right on. I was just
And of
making
course,
sure.
finally, since I have our representative Hollywood, he can be the first to answer this question, even though I'm pretty sure everybody have one. This is just a little fun thing that's been going around, and I gotta give him the tough choices. There's a nice, since we've been on the Matrix, got a red pill and I got a blue pill.
Oh.
I just need to know which one are we choosing from the red pill and the blue pill.
Oh my
We've been going around. Gotta have some fun. Blue pill, you got Martin, proud family, smart guy. Everybody hates Chris. Family matters.
Can I answer? Can I answer?
Oh, everybody
This
get their chance to
is
answer.
an easy choice. This is an easy choice.
Right side, red pill.
It's easily red pill because
Yeah, it's got to be red pill. Okay, I was just making sure everybody else thought that too.
There's no other show in this Martin lineup that can compete.
That
they had
part.
the Fresh
With the
Prince,
Boondocks, bro?
the Wayne brothers, Jamie Foxx, and Keenan.
Yeah,
Like, come on,
notice
bro.
he didn't say That's So Raven because no one gives a fuck about That's So Raven. But the
nobody cares about
Boondocks and Jamie Foxx, nigga.
Come on, bro. Come on. Like they literally gave Martin smart guy. Like smart guy? Come on.
Nobody give a fuck about Taj Mowry.
Come on, man. Like Martin and Bernie Mac can't carry this John. Like, no, it's the red pill. Like, come on now. Like, sheesh.
I should have kept my sunglasses on. I thought I might have been a blue pill kind of guy.
They like whoever was on the red pill, that was a red pill nigga right there. Because they put all the bangers on there. Like, come on now. You got Fresh Prince, Jamie Foxx show, Wayne's Brothers, and the Boondocks. And then you throw in Keenan and Kel and That's So Raven for good measure. That's a wrap. It's red pill.
I mean,
all day.
Boondocks is damn near a super move. Like that's a triangle circle on Naruto Ninja Storm. That's a triangle circle. Not just triangle circle, triangle circle.
So it's the ultimate jutsu, not just the spam
right there. Boondocks get you.
And as much as I love the Proud Family because the theme song slaps like a motherfucker, but the Boondocks theme song slaps even harder, and it's a better show.
Yeah.
Like,
Everyone here knows every word to the Boondocks opening theme song, guaranteed.
I am the stone that the builder
refused. I was gonna say, let's not even start. We know.
Close enough.
The individual who made that
Are
sing
you
the blues.
agreeing that the red pill is the way to go?
It's the red pill. They made that list too easy. The first two got you, and then after that, they kind of like you like Martin and Fresh Prince. Okay, this gonna be a good one. Then you be like Proud Family, Boondock, Keenan and Kel, Jamie Foxx. This one a little tougher, but That's So Raven. The Wayne
I
brother.
don't know, man. I took you as a Family Matters guy.
I thought you'd take. I'd take Family Matters over
Family
That's So
Matters
Raven,
was
but
your
that's not
Boondock.
enough.
I feel like in 1998.
Like he wasn't older than me. I was 6. You was 10. No,
Don't be acting like he's not the oldest.
And with that, I would say that we are all of the red pill community, just not the red pill community of when it comes to feminism versus masculinity. The red pill community that means that I share. So with that, we
all red pilled at the end.
Be a lovely fourth quarter. We up in a white.
Wait, am I officially red pill? Is that what that means? No.
Has Joe taken Andrew Tate's place at the head of the community?
Got him. But we'll let them introduce themselves on their way out. Mr. New Red Pill.
This is a renegade,
Unico
by the
Williams. Where can they find you?
Oh, me?
Unico?
Oh, you can find me at UnicoWilliams.com, which is down, by the way, because I don't know what the hell is going on with GoDaddy.com. But also, you can
Web3 is about to take Unico.com out of here, y'all.
Actually, I don't know what's going on. I paid them the money. I don't understand. Overall 99 Media, though, that's a pretty good place to link up with me and stuff, you know.
Find them over on 99 Media. Speaking of which, we do have the legendary Zell May.
Was it my
Who
turn?
are you? Where to find you?
It is your boy Zell May. You can find me at Overall 99 Media, where I be at all the time. You're gonna see a lot more of me. As I said, it's my New Year's resolution to give you more of me. That's what you wanted. You didn't even know you wanted, but that's what you wanted. So hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Follow me at 99_Zell May. Velma was a terrible show, but it broke records because it was.
Did you watch
terrible.
it? Tell me you watched all the episodes.
I watched the first 3. And I'm gonna continue to watch because it's actually that bad, and I'm so intrigued to see if it can.
I'm gonna watch it, but Mindy Kaling is known to not make stuff that funny.
It is terrible, but it's so terrible. I want to watch the train wreck.
Is this the next Dolomite?
It's not Resident Evil bad. That show was horrible, but it is bad.
Afro Kami, the underscore, the scourge of Twitter. Where can they find you?
You already know, Afro Comedy 765 on everything. Of course, you can find me on Overall 99 Media, being Overall 99 Scumbag. Casual conversations every Wednesday, where we would probably say a lot more offensive stuff than we said here, believe it or not.
So they really would. And of course, we do have the representative of the Blur Cartel, aka What It Sound Like. It is Hollywood Sensei. What it do?
Definitely, it's your boy Hollywood Sensei the Blur Cartel. You already know CEO status. Follow the Blur Cartel, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, Twitch. Spotify, Apple Music, Google Podcasts for your listening needs. Same thing with the What It Sound Like podcast on every social media platform. And also me, Hollywood _Sensei 215. Follow me on all social media platforms, especially that TikTok. And you can catch me tomorrow, GGC Mafia presents. Tsunami tier list in the building.
Tsunami tier list. Big O, all them shows.
So tune in.
Y'all already know it, and it is your boy, your host, the one and only Monray Hudson. Find me everywhere it says Monray Hudson, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, all over. I am here. I will be here speaking everything. Well, so make sure to send a follow, like, subscribe, support everybody. We are here every Saturday around this time. We might even have to do some later shows. This is a nice time. Otherwise, it will be multiple shows. Make sure y'all come tune in. Everything on the Blur Cartel, Bro, Good Dudes, and of course over on 99 Media. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. Y'all are wonderful people. We are out. Don't watch Andrew Tate. Peace.